What's going on, guys? Viper here, and I get to show you some Leo content. And since some people on TikTok were asking some more Leo tips, so I get to upload the full version on YouTube and make this short form. So what I want to do here is this is his pokes. This is his back 2-1, down 4-1, down 4-4, down 4, and this is his home in right here. And this is also his plus frame. So we got down 2, 4-4, 1-4. This is also his plus frames. And you could transition this to make this even more plus, which is 8. And they can't really step this either. So if they step, if they press, they die. And this stance here alone is plus 9. But you can't really step or nothing. Oop, sorry for a burp. And you can also cancel this too, but you lose your turn. So don't press anything after. But if they're not doing nothing, just throw some shit, but we're not gonna do that. Normally when I'm in a match, I throw a move out to see how he reacts. So for example, if I throw this move out, this is gonna give me confirmation that you're gonna start mashing on plus frames. So this gives me confirmation. So I don't do nothing really crazy till I get more information about my opponent. This is also low here. I mean, you can use this as a plus frame, but this one's just 0. So I don't do nothing if I hit a low, but this normally 0. So I don't do nothing crazy. Otherwise, it's going to trade if I press something. But I don't do nothing when it's 0. I just throw that out there. Just if he mash on the stance, they will die. But if they mash on wall, I get a wall splat here. You want to like master your layers with Leos, especially layer 1, because his layer 1 is kind of broke. So here, if you like to mash on my stance, it will give me confirmation. So I do this on purpose. You normally block this with a jab. It tells me a lot. So it really tells me a lot, because I throw this out just to get you to throw a button. Then so I could clip you. Oop. So I clip you with this. Sorry, I didn't get to do it. Normally a mid will come out, which you normally block that, but you normally get to jab that out. But what happens if your opponent starts jabbing? You can also throw this move out too. Oh, never mind, you can't. Don't take that advice. But it's also another move that I like to throw out. This jails. This is one of my favorite Leo flow charts. So this is one of my favorites. So it's very, very evasive. If they throw like a mid, I get a full combo off from here. These are my main pokes. And I throw this plus frame move out just to get you to, I don't know, just force your crouch. But normally I throw this to see how you act on plus frames. If he ain't doing nothing, I'm not gonna do nothing either. So I just keep sticking to layer 1 with Leo. So that's why I said master his fundamentals in his layer 1, because this is where he comes to play. I'm gonna show you his combo on his mid screen. This is with heat. I'm gonna show it to y'all without heat, so I can make it more realistic and no counter hit either. This is more optimal, but this combo like does whiff a lot, so normally I use this combo a lot. This is always lands, because this combo right here doesn't land on certain characters like Xiaoyu, for example. And this is his counter hits. This is his counter hits up forward 4. And this another one of his counter hits. And this is counter hit also. There's 2 follow-ups with this move. Or 3 actually. You can follow up with that. You can follow up with heat. Personally, I like to do this to get an install. And plus, this combo does wall splat too. So I like to do that. Here. I like to do this combo too. It used to be a lot harder to land this combo. Let me see if I can still land it. Yeah, but luckily in this season they made it a lot easier to go into his heat. So, oh yeah, hit that first try. That was actually one of his hardest combos to land in season 1 before they made it easier. And his counter hit combo also. Oh, try that again. This heat engager right here is also plus. You don't want to do that move in neutral. It's -11 on block. So I love she caught a whiff punish. It's also his heat engagers too, but I'll put that in the combo video later. So but I can show you right here. If I'm in heat and if I know my opponent's gonna mash on this stand specifically, no, I'm in heat. This is what happens if people like to press a button during this stream. So I'm gonna show you right here. I get a wall splat. Yeah, I get a wall splat. That's pretty much it. His heat engagers does hit wall. And it's -8, so but normally I throw this out to know how you respawn because people like to mash during heat engagers. People are kind of dickheads on this game. And oh, don't forget to use this low too. And another tip I can tell you is don't use this string and go into his stance. Yeah, right, we do not use that string and go into his stance. Because either you get launched or yeah, because you can't really block, so you can't really do nothing unless they do something very slow. So that's the only time you can block it. But if you know your opponent's about to try to launch you, you can do that move instead. And this is also a plus move, but if I know my opponent's not doing nothing, and then yeah, that's all I really gotta show you, Leo. Just master his fundamentals, especially his layer 1, because his layer 1 comes into play, especially when you come up with the counter play about your opponent. You gain more info about him. So he's a very simple character. Like your goal with Leo is to play fundamentals instead of floor charting-ish. So don't floor chart with Leo. Granted, because it does get predictable higher up.